want to tell you a story about a good friend of mine, Scott Whitten. I met Scott 30 years ago at North Georgia Tech, where he was a photography student in my night class. Over the years, what began as a love for photography set the foundation for a shared passion for fishing and filmmaking. Our camera skills and fishing experiences has provided us both a way to express our creativity, share our stories, and inspire others. In the future, Scott and I plan to explore various fishing destinations to refine our skills on the water and behind the camera. Our goal and mission is to encourage others to explore the rewarding world of fishing and filming.
Hey there, my name is Scott Whitten, 53 years old, married with 3 boys, Gainesville, Georgia resident, fly fishing guide and videographer. Combined the two together. Went to school back in the early 90s at North Georgia Tech, where Kenny was my instructor. And then got back together with Kenny around 2011 when I came to one of his tournaments to photograph it. And then in 2013, got involved with his nonprofit with working with vets, doing video and photography, trying to help promote that program. And just combined the two together, and I'm guiding and doing video as today. What inspired me to become a fishing guide? Well, it was with the Goodwill Guides. And I didn't even really come up to be a guide for that. It was after learning and watching other people that knew more than me, just learning from them. And then when new people would come in, I could give some pointers that I have learned, just, passing it on. And just really caught the bug. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better office than being out in the middle of a river. My greatest fishing achievement, I would say today it would be the striper on the fly rod. That was something that I've been wanting to do, been trying for 3 years, and finally achieved it in 2024. We were maybe 10 minutes in, and I hung into my first striper, and apparently I misjudged how powerful they were, and my knot wasn't good enough. It broke.
Dude, what happened?
Holy crap.
What happened?
Ooh, I haven't felt like that.
Damn.
Holy crap, that fish had some muscle.
There's more in here.
God, that's a tough one. My favorite fish to fish for today are stripers. They put up a very good hard fight. You'll see in my video when I finally get it out that I was highly surprised of how much power these fish have. My next target fish will be saltwater tarpon. That would be my next one. He came and nailed
Keep it on, folks. It was a knot hold. Exactly. don't. There you go.
There's another one right behind him.
It's okay. I'm more interested in getting your fish in here. Yeah, baby! Oh my God! That is a monster.
No.
Finally.
Love that.
Good job, man.
God damn. Whoa. There's a lot. There's a lot of things I'm passionate about. Love, the outdoors. I guess photography and video come into play there, where I can capture those moments and, keep them. And getting out on the river by myself, when I can. See myself in 5 years, hopefully doing the same thing. Just doing a video, creating content, being a guide. And hopefully by then have a boat. I do want a boat. What do I most likely like about being a fishing guide? When I get somebody that's new and they, get hooked on to their first fish and land it and get their picture and seeing the smile on their face, especially the kids. And then, you get the reaction of the kid catching his first trout on a fly rod, and then you see the parent just gleaming with pride and everything. It's just a good feeling. What do I like least about being a fishing guide? I would have to say nothing. I mean, it's just one of the greatest jobs out there. Not sitting behind a desk, out in nature, in the water, the sound of the flowing water. The type of fishing I prefer, it really has to be fly fishing. That's just everything about it, from the equipment to the casting, tying your own fly. To me, I find it more challenging. Not downing any other, 10-car guys. They're cool too. My future fishing goals would be just keeping the business going. Like I said, eventually having a boat and trying something, different there. I think with a boat you get a variety of, if you can't do it here on the river, you can do it over here, somewhere else.
Your boat in your future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought I'd had one like 3 years ago, but really I need to pay attention and fix some things around the house. My greatest fishing strengths. A lot of people say I've got a good roll cast. And I guess just because that's the only thing I do here. I don't really do a false cast because you're just going to get yourself in trouble, hung up in a tree. But yeah, I got a pretty good roll cast. I'm proud of that one.
Can you describe your dream fishing trip?
Oh, my dream fishing trip's probably coming up. Hitting Florida for 9 days. Enjoy being about a content creator. It was just really video. You tell more of a story than in photography. It's just kind of continuous. The whole content creator, that's kind of a new thing to me. But apparently I've been one for quite a while, since 2013, when I would do like little YouTube videos for the Goodwill Guides. And it was just, you know, back then it wasn't what people do it for today. You know, I was just looking to get the word out. I wasn't looking for sponsorships or anything like that. Just loved creating videos. But, you know, back then the equipment wasn't as good as what we have today. Every time you put together a video, you get a crash or something. The computer wasn't big enough. But yeah, I think since 2013, you know, not doing it every day, but on and off here and there. So the gear that I use, I've got a Sony a7 III, looking to want to upgrade it after learning a little bit more of the video side of cameras. My audio equipment is just a basic Rode mic. I've got the DJI mic, wireless. Invested into some lighting to do these interview styles. My computer, it's an older Mac, MacBook Pro, like a 2021. Does the job. I have no problems running my DaVinci Resolve software on it. I put out, you know, 15-minute YouTube videos with music. The music I get it from audio.com. It's got great music, great way of searching how to get it and everything. But yeah, nothing real fancy. But you know, I think today your cheaper cameras, I mean, really put out some good quality. And it's just, you know, if you've got an idea in your head, you know, there is a quote. There is something someone told me a while back. You know, sometimes people, they're afraid to ask. And this guy, he told me, it's like, what's the worst thing they can say is no. So that's it. And it's like, if you've got an idea in your head, go and do it. You know, do it for yourself, if anything. If nobody else likes it, let them be haters. Any advice for getting into fly fishing? Do it. You'll love it. I'll tell you my experience with getting into fly fishing. I had learned fly fishing back in the early 90s, you know, from that famous movie that I really never even watched. But I always thought, you know, where do you fly fish around here? This isn't Montana, it's not Colorado or anything like that. But it's just a different style of fishing is all it is. And just really didn't have any resources like they do today on how to learn. But luckily, you know, I got invited to come up for the startup of Goodwill Guides fly fishing. Can we say that, or are we going to get in trouble for using that word? And everything. And man, like I said, I've been doing it since 2013, and you know, I've spent some money.
Good time to ask you about the Goodwill Guides and what you remember about it and what it did for you.
What I remember about the Goodwill Guides is the people that I met. Even though they've moved away, you know, you hear from them every now and then or something like that, but there'll be people that if they ever call up, we'll just pick up where we left off. Kind of just friends for life. Yeah, it was good times. That was a really good program. And to this day, it's continued on, just a little different format, different name, but still this, you know, the same goal and everything, to give back.